Hello, wherever and whenever you are. You want to know where we are? We are through the mists in Ravenloft, a particular set of mists that lead to the picturesque valley of Barovia, as we return for our Curse of Strahd game. And a massive hello to all of you fine people who are already here. It is an absolute pleasure to have you along for our story. Now, before we jump into said story, let me say a massive thank you to a few folks, starting with this little fella up above my head, as I say a huge thank you to Cardboard Monster. Let me just get this in chat for you there. If you're in Australia, this is a rather localized one, I'm afraid. If you are in Australia, do head on over to Cardboard Monster and check out all of the cool RPG stuff and tabletop game stuff that they have there. And if you use the promo code PhoenixYWacky, you can get yourself 15% off your order. And this is an Australia-focused one because it is in the lead-up to our incredible Antipodean All-Stars one-shot, which is coming up at the start of July. So do head on over. I can confirm that it works properly because one of our fine folks during Out of the Abyss went over there and made a purchase while we were streaming. Thank you, Josh the Pirate. That was good stuff. Now, also, speaking of Antipodean All-Stars, a massive thank you to Vicky over there in chat and all of the other fine folks at Sirenscape for providing incredible music and sound effects for all of your TTRPG fun and frolics, be they in person or online. Now, as we roll on through here, you can also experience it for yourself by heading on over to their homepage and trying it out for free. And also, maybe if you stick around for that Antipodean All-Stars one-shot, you might be able to get yourself something a little more permanent. Well, not permanent is the wrong word, but longer lasting, as they have very generously gifted us 3 2-month subscriptions for the service. So we will be giving those away during that one-shot. So do jump on over there and just experience all of the wonderful things that they have on offer. Speaking of music and audio stuff, another massive thank you to the incredible YouTube channels Dark Fantasy Studio, Travis Savoy, and Epic Journey. Head on over to any of our VODs on YouTube to get the links to those. And there is one more link in there as well, the wonderful Will Savino on Patreon, as you can head over there and try out all of the incredible stuff that they provide for RPG projects and make available for you to use. Now, music and sound effects aside, we are blessed with some other things as well. Sorry, Michael, I changed it a bit. As we have some rather special character arts. It's the initials of the module. Provided by Lady Vanta Blackspire herself, Emma.
Why was I surprised? I was like, oh,
like, really?
Oh, right.
You're like, oh, wait, is this coming? Oh, wait, I did it.
Oh, hi.
Yes, fantastic character out from Emma. Please do check her out on Twitter and enjoy all of her fabulous talents. The link is over there in chat. Speaking of artistic talents, we have been blessed with artistic endeavors of Emma and one other fine fella, as the incredible Patch from Quest Junkies UK also provided something very wonderful for us on this Curse of Strahd stream. It looks a little something like this.
Stradivarius.
Welcome back, everyone.
I really hope that wasn't on it. I hope that wasn't cut.
That's good.
I'm looking for the not like this emotes in chat to confirm or deny whether that was broadcast or not. Hi. So, a huge thank you once more to Patch of Quest Junkies UK. I do not have a command, Michael. I do have this.
They only got the punchline. They didn't get the setup.
Context.
Boom. Everyone, head on over to Quest Junkies UK as they have been punishing themselves with some Dark Souls, but they have many, many other things on their channel. Fantastic D&D, as you can see, Esmeralda, Zenicus, and myself as players in their Saturday game this weekend. And also, stay tuned for exciting one-shot news coming up in the future, which I shan't spoil because it's not my place to. Now, moving on. Let us have a quick recap of where we were as we left Barovia last time. Tentatively, delicately, timidly, nervously, edging through the loft space of the old Burgomaster's mansion of Vallaki, you approached the suspicious-looking laboratory at the end of the roof space, with its strange, animated skeletal cats moving about the space, and in the corner, 3 children stood stock still facing the wall, creeping you all the hell out.
Yep.
But Asara first velveted across the room to see what was going on there, managed to ascertain that one of them seemed to have a beak before she retreated back. And then it was Krieg's turn, being the bold adventurer and stubborn teenager that he is, to take the same path she did very carefully and head on over and see what he could see. And he used his bow to reach out and try and make contact with these strangely immobile creatures, and knocked them over and seemed to find that they were very solid. And they seemed to be some kind of mannequin. And he went to investigate further and saw that they were actually Aarakocra children. Dustballs, as he calls them. And he was very surprised. Hey, CZ, welcome in, mate. He was very surprised to find this and see the feathers and the beaks. Especially the beaks on these things were snarling, feral, wild almost, with jagged teeth where no teeth should be. But he investigated further, and as he looked at one of them, he was shocked to find out that it was warm to the touch and slightly pliant. And as he rolled it over, the eyes darted to meet his, even though the rest of the body was immobilized and unable to move in any way. The eyes imploringly met with his, and he discovered that this particular Aarakocra child was not a mannequin, not a carving, but actually a very real Aarakocra child who seemed to have been petrified, but not in the normal sense, because the normal petrification would have just changed them entirely to stone. But it was at the same time that Esmeralda and Asara were finding out maybe why this had happened, as they were discovering how slapdash, how half-hearted, how not fully developed the spellcaster's talents were who used to live here, as they uncovered a very, very dodgily made magic circle of teleportation, and also the spellcaster's journal, suspected, as they had suspected, belonging to the son of the Burgomaster, the same son that when the revolution happened and the folk of Vallaki rose up against their oppressive leaders, Misty stepped out of this loft space and flew off into the Barovian nights towards somewhere in the west. Investigating further, you discovered the horrible story of the Burgomaster's son and his torment of Lady Wachta's daughter, Stella, and discovered just how she had been slowly broken and turned into believing that she is a cat. It was a disturbing, awful, awful tale, and confirmed their suspicions of what a terrible person this boy is. Deciding to get some justice for his actions, for some servants it seems he may have killed in testing his magic circle, and also for the horrible things he did to Stella Wachter, the party decided to take things into their own hands. Or rather, make a request of the spectral hands of the assassin that they had found lurking in a magic mirror in the dressing room of this building. The ghostly assassin was summoned forth and sent on its way, the target being the son of the old burgomaster. And then you continued out, carrying the Aarakocra child back onto the street, and outside there you met the hardest working guard in all of Vallaki, on duty in front of the mansion. And as you were talking to him about coming back to grab something else, as you got your wagon ready, other guards came charging up the street from the town square, screaming everyone to get in their houses. For some kind of lockdown seemed to be starting up, and Korg, on the front of the mansion here, shouted out, he's like, "What's going on, brothers? I want to investigate too." But they just shouted at him to stay in place because they did not know what was happening, what was going to happen, because Lady Wachter and several of her servants had apparently been brutally murdered by Lady Wachter's daughter, Stella. And that is where we left things last time. So,
We're still trying to kind of, to me, to you, this Aarakocra child to Eomerith, aren't we?
Yeah, I believe so.
Before we-
Dragon-
Thing.
Before we jump in there, let's just quickly go around and let everyone introduce themselves and to see what's going on here. I'm going to jump across the other side of the map from me here, so my feathered friend. Crick, who are you? Who are you playing and where are they at?
All right. You guys can hear me okay?
No problem.
Cool. So my name is Colby, and I'm playing our Swarmkeeper Ranger Krieg. Right now, he is focused fairly intently on this child that he's helping to carry, and is trying not to drop him at the news of the massacre.
Thank you. Xenicus, please.
I'm Michael, and I'm playing Xenicus, the Eladrin Bloodhunter werewolf. And who's also helping Trig carry this Aarakocra child out, and is inside panicking about the fact that we're probably going to get blamed for the murder of Lady Wachter.
Asara,
No.
please.
I am Asara. I am a rogue drow. And I am thinking about how I can help everyone here skip town without being incredibly noticed.
Thank you. Esmeralda.
Hello, my name is Marin, and I am playing the Vistani Blazing Battlemaster. Vistani already said Esmeralda Devanir, and currently I'm still processing the journal that we read, and also uncomfortably aware of the role we may have played in what just happened.
Okay. Vanta.
Vanta assumes everything's going to be really fine, because no, we didn't kill Lady Wachter. Of course we didn't. We killed the other person. So logical. We were busy killing someone else. Also, their name was Victor Valakovich. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just
It
wanna
scares me
clarify
how
and then
well you
pull
can
that line
think
out.
of Vanta logic.
Yeah, it does. But also, just to put, didn't we kill Lady Wachter? Well, I
No.
say we. I didn't Vanta kill her.
No. No, I killed Victor.
Yeah, no, I know that. But
What if Lady Wachter
got killed by the thing that you gave the kid? Did you? Did you give her that crossbow bolt?
Oh, yes, maybe. Now, I did. Look, guys, I'm not a perfect person. I never claimed to be. I grew up in a moldy ruin.
Mistakes were made. John
The
shakes
best
his
friends
head
are
as we
always
unravel all his work.
No. Lady Wachter.
My best friends are at my
Lady-
side helping me carry a body out of a house.
I guess Vanta hasn't registered that. Like we as players have, but I'm guessing Vanta's just like, things are fine. We didn't do
No,
that.
everything's fine. We didn't do it. It
Notoriously
wasn't.
slow with these things.
2 weeks
That's
ago,
fantastic.
2 weeks ago, two very specific things happened that broke the timeline and divulged it away from every iteration I have in my notes where Lady Wachter is still alive.
Yay!
A crossbow bolt was left. And something else, but we shall get to that.
Oh
Now.
my god. Yeah.
What else did we do? What else did we do?
What haven't we done?
That's fair.
So,
Maybe I shouldn't have like stood in her window and whispered, "Kill, kill, kill."
I mean, I thought it was subtle.
It seems like we've all made mistakes.
what are you doing? Are you acting on this news quickly, or are you just carrying about what you're already doing?
I mean,
It's them actively shepherding us inside.
yeah, because he was told to stay in his post. Is he trying to get us to stay there, or is he kind of just letting us go past?
No, he's already worked out that you were on orders from Lady Wachter and working at a higher level. So yeah.
And he is our alibi. We have been here this whole time.
Indeed.
So
We couldn't
I don't
possibly be at
understand what
fault.
the problem is.
we have to get this child to safety.
Oh, okay.
At least me and Craig can do it. If you want to go and find out what happened with the, was it Kitty?
Oh,
With a kitty.
Yes.
okay.
if-
Well, we can go and get her to bring her to Iomaris so that she can be healed.
That's also a possibility. Yeah. We'll see.
So
Maybe
Get her
with
to come with us.
Yes.
the situation with the son dealt with, maybe that she will be able to be healed now.
Would it be easier to bring IMS to her? We don't know if the guards have
Yeah,
apprehended
maybe
her, surely.
we could take this child to Amaris, get like some quick healing done, and then bring him with us if he feels that she's stable enough to be left alone, or one of us could stay with her.
Let's do that for now.
What do you think? Oh, Esmeralda.
That
Sorry.
sounds, yeah.
Asara, what do you think?
No, I agree. I think that's a brilliant plan, and I think we should maybe. I don't know. Maybe the boys can handle this by themselves.
Okay.
I thought it was going
No,
well.
John.
I mean, I actually felt confident until you made that sentence. I
We'll go
felt
to
confident
get the
until you
cat
did
lady.
that, and then I realized who you're leaving alone.
The boys will take the
Boys.
I would like to go with the
We'll
child.
get the cat lady.
Get out of here, bitch.
Are you satisfied with it? Or should we do something else?
So yeah, we'll. I think if you guys want to go investigate, because we just know she's like been killed and the Kitty's involved.
Hmm.
So you guys were sent to
Right.
help her. So maybe it would be
Alternatively-
best to go see if you can calm her down or whatever.
Alternatively, the child isn't actually going anywhere. We could just leave them like this a little longer. All go together.
Don't feel comfortable with that.
Oh.
I'm
No,
gonna
why?
purposefully like go to Krieg's arms where this child is, and like go to like poke him and be like, this looks like it can be shattered. We're not leaving this anywhere.
Of course.
How far is it to the
You're
tower
right,
from
you're
here?
correct.
How
Yeah,
long would it take to get there?
Yeah, hauling up.
Holding a small petrified child.
It's not very far.
Admittedly with hollow bones.
A petrified child.
A petrified child.
That we're all discussing the fate of in front of.
I mean, the fate is being
We
discussed as.
could leave him. Do you want to be left here?
I like the idea of like Asara like leaning over, and, like saying it into the eyes.
So, bear with the map for a moment when it
Me
gets to
Craig are
sorted.
Me and Craig trying to pull them away from you guys. Like, no, we're going to take you to safety.
So you can see it's very close.
Cool.
So you are. Hang on. You're here. This is the mansion, and
Oh, yeah, it's just up
in
here.
that little cul-de-sac there in front of it there, and the inn's just there. It's the close, pretty much
Cool.
close. You just have to go past Blinsky's and you're there.
I mean,
Let's go then.
Cool.
Yeah. that's why me, Craig, and Esmeralda will do that, and you guys go start figuring out what happened at the Wachter estate, and we'll get there to you as quickly as possible. Don't give us battle music.
I'm not sorry.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
And the petrified child is actually.
A beholder. What?
No, I'll wait on that. Okay, so you
Fear.
quickly make your way to the north and quickly past Blinsky's shop, as you can see him kind of like peering out of the window, clutching onto some of his dolls. And you make your way around the corner, and the blue water is right there. And you see Isaac looking rather concernedly out of the window at the front, scowling
Like
as Irina's
waving up
father.
the door.
So yeah, you quickly make your way inside. He's like, "Who is this? What is going on? Craig, did you have a child?"
I like how that's the first thing everyone asks you.
Also, Isaac, you
What a very
un-
comforting presence.
you unfortunately served the previous burgomaster, yes?
Yes.
How well did you know the son?
He was a strange one, always hiding away in the roof.
Oh, you used the correct tense. You must know.
He did this to this child. He was using some dark arts. Probably a supporter of, you know who.
I had heard the rumors about strange glowing lights from the attic room at night. But
Yes, well,
for the sake of the Baron, I didn't look into it.
Well, the Baron's dead now, so we look into it.
yes, and we'll keep looking into it, giving Fanta the eyes. Also, did you guys come with us? I thought we were splitting up. I
Oh,
guess.
sorry, I got confused. Bye.
Okay.
I was like, I'm alone? No,
I was like, I
what
thought
did
we
I
split up,
miss?
I'm so sorry.
or not?
Off you go,
I'm
Asara.
so sorry.
I mean,
must-
I mean,
that was all
promise-
Xenacus's head. He's just so used to Vanta being there and like commenting weird that he has that conversation with Vanta even though she's not here.
WWPS. What would Vanta say?
Yeah, he must not be named. Yeah. But yeah, so is Amaris here?
Yeah, of course, yeah. He's there. He's in
I
the
know.
back.
Brush past Isaac then. Bye.
Barge into the door.
Didn't have information I would like, but
Mhm.
medical emergency.
He's like, "Oh, what have you done now?"
This wasn't
Funnily
us.
enough, not us this time.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Did Craig have a child? Sorry.
No, but he's a necromancer.
Beautiful virgin birth.
Immaculate conception.
This is Crocodisus. Congratulations.
Oh,
Um,
Aarakocra like frogs. I've heard this Aarakocra likes frogs,
Oh,
but
are our crooked like frogs? Like Seneca's turns to quizzing eye.
but more to the point, can you help this child, Imaris?
Oh, your audio didn't come through there, Kobe.
Okay.
Nope.
Another pair of headphones. I'm sick of it. But uh no, I haven't had any children. No, we're trying to help this child.
Also, I mean, not yet.
course.
There are other Oracrocra here in Barovia. People keep mentioning them. There's still a chance yet for you. I love that he like just ignores it, I guess, with that comment.
No, I didn't catch the very end of it.
Oh, so I'm just saying there is still a chance for you. There are other Oracrocra here if you would like children one day.
Oh well, I yeah, it's on the list.
Aren't you midlife crisis?
There you-
But that, didn't he have that when he was like 6?
Oh my god.
so what happened? What's going on?
Your audio's not coming through again.
It's so shoddy.
Quit. Yeah. So
Get a room, guys. Ooh.
we've had a we
Aw.
ran into a little bit of an
Bless.
issue with the son of the Watchster Mansion. Apparently, he'd been doing some experiments, and he gestures to the child.
It looks like some kind of petrification, but it hasn't taken properly.
What do you mean?
Get the impression he wasn't very good at his magic.
Well, it's not stone.
If you're-
It's
We found
Like,
some things.
seems halfway.
This is not very good what he's doing. The teleportations are the worst, messiest thing I've ever seen.
Question: did you guys take the book? Oh, Vanta has it. Damn it!
Vanta has
was
the
reading
book.
it. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, Amaris could have maybe used that for, but it's all good. Never mind.
It looks something like halfway between paralysis and petrification.
Paralification?
Yes. Yes, let me make a note of that. I'm sure that term will come in useful the next time the DM means to say paralysis and says petrified by mistake again. But regardless, I can help him, her, them. Let's see.
I'm unsure of the gender at this time.
And
Make a difference to the way you treat them.
Imars stands over the paralified body laid out on one of the tables at the Blue Water and starts to weave his magics. And you slowly see feathers come free. And then the slight twitch of movement in their extremities, and the beak slowly moves and clacks together once. And when the spell is complete, the child closes their eyes for the first time in goodness knows how long.
Oh God.
Oh.
What up, fellow kids? Is that some kind of joke? I heard you made it when we were in that terrible place.
Yeah. Are you okay?
I'm not fucking okay.
Like, looking at
Is that
like,
how
ugh.
children always speak?
Ah,
Can you guys hear me?
yep.
Cool. Okay. Craig will kind of like get down on its level and like clearly it's not okay, and ask like, "My God, how long have you been like that? What's your name? Where are you from?"
What happened to you?
I can't remember. There was... I was with the others, like before,
The others.
and they focused on Eucrit for the first time. Who are you? You're not one of us. You weren't pulled into this place with us.
No, you're right. I was pulled in with the rest of them.
What were you doing with them?
Possibly more. Ah, that's a good question. Well, for the sake of simplicity, the elders in my tribe sent me out of our village to take care of and he kind of like rolls his eyes, like vague evil force in the area.
Which of the moats are you from? Where's your nest?
Our tribe lives on the Sword Coasts near, God, it's been so long.
Where's your home? Where's your home?
I think it's the Unicorn River?
Run.
Unicorn Run?
Unicorn Run.
Unicorns are for kids.
Well, yeah, I've never seen a unicorn out there, but
Just a silly name.
How old are you?
yeah.
I am 13.
Nice. I'm 16.
Whoa.
Well, is your tribe nearby? Or how did you end up here? You said you were with them, and then suddenly you were waking up. Is that the last memory you have?
Me and a couple of the others, we were out gathering stuff. We had to travel together in numbers after those horrible wolves attacked us. And we were out traveling, and, we went out at night instead. It was easier that way. They look around and realize they're in a building, and they're like, oh, this is one of the... There are hunters. They're hunters. They come after us.
It's not the building with the teeth. Or do they all have teeth?
What?
Oh, this is me asking John. Is the other one that had teeth, or is it this one?
No, the carved ones had teeth. This one didn't.
Carved ones had teeth. Okay. Okay.
There are people hunting Arakocra here?
I mean, yes, people shot at us. They didn't know. I don't know why.
I mean, I don't know about Arakocra, but I did hear stories of flying wolves to the south. Do you know anything about that?
Flying wolves?
It's rumors when I was scouting.
He scoots off the table and says, lady, you need to lie down, please.
I'm quite serious, and they were too.
Yeah, she is, I'm afraid.
I mean, it
No.
sounds very. I would. The idea of a flying wolf sounds amazing.
No, we were out foraging, and we were in our group, as you know, as it was had to be the way ever since the attacks by those horrible wolves. And then it was going well. It was really easy to forage. It was a nice full moon, very bright. And next thing I remember, I was in a room. And there was a human man, and I couldn't move, and there was these strange carvings of other Aarakocra, but they looked scary, and
He's gone now. Don't worry.
good.
We'll send you back. Do you know where your tribe lives?
Yeah, I'll just go outside and fly and get my bearings. Hang on.
Be careful. People aren't used to flying, like, other than him. So just.
Oh, the hunters.
careful.
Yes, the hunters. Yeah, stop that.
They haven't attacked Craig yet.
That's true.
Not since the revolution, anyway.
Well,
But he's one of them, isn't he? Yeah, he's got all of your lot scent all over him.
I mean,
well, yeah, we've been traveling
Yeah, he
together for
does.
some time.
no, Zekas nods knowingly. Comments of sense, like, yeah, he does.
Look. Can you get me out to the woods, and then I can fly home?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
I wish I could fly home. I can fly back to the others.
So
You know where you are.
Yeah, where are you originally from then? If you said you got dragged here like the rest of us.
And he flings out his wings. I'm Aarakocra, bitch. I'm from the elemental plane of air.
Ah,
That's
wait, directly?
Yeah. I was gonna go slumming it on the Sword Coast like you. Yeah.
Definitely cartoon.
Nasty.
I guess I can't argue with that.
Hit him, da. Hit him.
What the hell? Excellent. Good callback.
Care for you, Michael. All for you.
Thank you so much.
And like Craig doesn't really react to that, the snide remark, because he knows like kids will be kids, even though there's only 3 years separation.
He kind of pokes at your feathers on your wings. He's like, "You're getting a bit grey in the feather there, old man. Can you keep up? Maybe if you come with me, they won't shoot me in the street."
Yeah, that's a good idea. He like kind of grits his beak. That hurt.
Well then,
First time you've ever been called old, so it's you.
let's see if you can keep up. I bet you haven't got a patch
see.
on me. Come on, old man. I'm off. Dabs the fuck out of there. You're welcome, Patch. Patch requested that, so.
I'm cried.
It's the first time I've ever
So-
dabbed on screen.
Oh my god.
Or dabbed
Oh,
full stop.
Right.
So, yeah, have you ever dabbed before?
In jest, probably, yes.
Craig will like he's like thinking about his own like weight and everything that's on his person, and he realizes that the only thing that he's really added is the lost sword. So he's going to quickly like take it out of the holster and kind of thrust it at Xenakis and say like, "Hey, this is gonna weigh me down."
Thank you. He's like, then I could like, finally.
And Krieg, as you part ways with it, you feel one last burst of emotion as you pass it off to Xenakis, and it's exasperation at the childish antics of its bearer.
Oh, he's giving it to the wrong person then.
Yeah, literally.
Oh god.
This is only going to go downhill. But in the best, most dramatic way possible.
As it should be.
Cautious optimism is what Xenacus feels as he takes over.
Beautiful.
That'll be short-lived.
And it feels fear and lack of expectations in return.
Yeah, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can
We have the
emote.
full spectrum. We have cautious optimism with Xenacus, and then we have universal abject horror with Vanta, and we all slide between them,
Yeah.
and that's about as good as we get in Strahd.
Yeah. It's
Mhm.
cautious optimisms as far as we ever get.
Yeah.
But when the two Aracroca head out, I do want to speak to Aramaris for a minute with Esmeralda.
Yeah.
If she
same.
goes to leave, he'll be like,
No. She's not going anywhere. She's been very pointedly not looking at you this whole time, and now as soon as I leave, she's just like, we need to talk.
There you go, Michael. That's what it's going to be like. That's the sword's emotions.
nah, yeah. I mean, at least give it an hour before it reaches that point.
Okay. So, Crick, you and the little Aarakocra teenager go running out into the streets, and whoosh, and there's several. Well, I was going to say, actually, there are several cries of alarm, but actually, with the guards getting everyone off the streets, there's actually nobody out there on the street. And you
Perfect.
see,
I guess that's kind of the point.
you see further down the road towards the junction, towards Lady Watchers, you just see some guards like alarmed, and they react to you suddenly running out of the building and swooshing up into the air, but they see it's you and they're like, no.
Oh, is that-
And you go spiraling up, and as you do so, you know, the village and its tendrils of smoke recedes below you, and you can see the Svalek woods stretching out all around, and you see Lake Zarovich to the north, and then down to the south and to the north, actually, at both extremities of the valley before they also disappear into mist. You see the massive snow-capped mountains that hem the valley in to the north and south, and the Aarakocra child just comes swooshing around. He's like, "Oh, that is so much better. It had been so long. Oh, I've got a bit of a cramp actually.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Now, the others are down there. Have you not met them yet?"
No, actually, I heard that there were more here, but we hadn't run into each other yet.
You're going to be in trouble. The elders are going to be pissed that you didn't come and say hello right away.
Yeah. We're kind of the only tribe in our area, so those customs have kind of fallen by the wayside.
Ooh, not with this lot, mate. Not with this lot.
Yeah, they're homelanders.
I was only joking about the Sword Coast. It would be really cool to go there sometime.
It is pretty interesting.
But our moats,
And
our moats and our nests are really far away from any of the portals.
I've never actually been to the Plane of Air.
Really? It's nice.
Yeah.
Lots of room. And you know, if you like flying,
You know I do.
I know. To actually, me and a bunch of mates of mine, it was really funny. We went through like this period. There was like a whole month where we just refused to do anything but walk.
That sounds miserable. Why would you do that?
It was just to piss everyone off. It was really funny. We were just trolling them.
Yeah, I could see how that would be interesting.
I guess the verb to troll in this is probably worse than this. It's like you attacked and regenerated any damage that was done to you, and
Like some sort of polymorph involved.
I just want to say that you guys have the best obscure chemistry right now, and it's wonderful.
Yeah. Feeling it. I'm riding that wave.
Yeah. Especially with all the like murder and mayhem that's going on, this is just great.
Yeah.
Wholesome content up in a cloud.
So, you gonna ditch all the no wings and come with me, or what?
I think they'll be all right for a minute.
Ugh.
Yeah, let's go.
How rude.
And you whoosh off.
Captured.
Immediately.
Make a con save.
Okay. Now, Xenicus, Esmeralda.
He it's like going by what he remembers from the book. He just kind of wants to kind of update Imaris on that and and then mention, if no one else is around, he'll mention the mirror and what they sent after the son, and be like, oh well, with the son dead, is this Kitty, or what's her actual name again? I forgot her actual name.
Stella.
Stella. Yeah.
Would it be possible to cure her, like you cured the child there?
I don't think aside to his life, I think she could be helped.
And he goes through the journal that you've got there. Esmeralda has it, right?
Vanda has it.
Vanta has it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that's why I
but
was
the-
trying to do it from memory.
But I have
Not
Ada's
from-
memory.
And then yeah, here's your account of that, and then he agrees. He's like, yes, I should be able to cure her in much the same way. Yes.
Though it might be difficult to get to her. She is kind of going to be charged with murder, most likely. But we're hoping that
What happened?
we can maybe. Supposedly, she got loose and, in her current state, murdered the lady who walked her. But I mean, it's not her, so we're hoping we can maybe kind of
But all
explain
Maybe
that.
explain what happened.
all of our
Before it's
intelligence,
too late.
all of our intelligence suggested that the mother doted on her.
Yeah, but she wasn't the right frame of mind. I guess something happened. I mean, I'm not going to point any fingers, but Vanta did have a meeting with her like a couple of hours before that happened.
I watched it happen.
Knowing that Vanta's not here, he feels confident to say that. He would never say that in Vanta's presence. He's terrified of getting that mace to the face.
He's like,
She probably wouldn't.
should I send Maxine to make sure they're okay?
Might be wise.
I mean, I think if we can cure her, the faster we can cure her and get her right mind, potentially we can hopefully explain what happened and get her off, because it wasn't her.
He wasn't in her right mind.
I mean, worst case scenario, Vanta and Asara can leap on Maxine's back and make their escape, huh?
Yeah, maybe
Hope it doesn't come to that.
Support them would be a good idea.
Maxine?
We'll get there.
Maxine! And he kind of calls out towards the back where the stables are. Ah, damn, it didn't work. Oui, what is the matter?
Oh my god.
Why?
Much more
Yes.
comfortable for
What?
you.
This is horrifying.
Yes, Iris, you could?
I'm
The
upset.
teeth are
Oh,
moving in
no.
different
This
things
has
about.
made my week.
Why don't the
God, you're a
like-
marvel.
Is this
The
one
teeth, because the teeth are actually John's teeth. That's why.
Yeah, that's oh my god.
I'm ugly laughing at that one. That's the one, John.
Side eye. Get the side eye
I
on this
like
one.
how it's only profile.
This one's
And you
almost the actual one, isn't it? It's very close.
Yeah, like that looks
Yeah.
very
Very
close.
close.
to the
Oh god,
original.
there's two for now.
Hang on,
I
side
like
by
how
side.
it's
even
Side by side.
rotate.
slightly.
It even rotates. Yeah. Oh god.
Turn
Side
your
by
head
side.
the other way, John.
God, that's so beautiful.
What happens? Yeah, if you
Is
face
it just
the.
one way or is it both ways?
Ah, that only faces
Oh,
that
I
way.
can't-
no, only
can't do
one
it.
way.
Tilted slightly. That's how she's so sneaky. She's actually two-dimensional.
Okay, so yes, Iris. What would you have me do? He's like, Maxine, I need you to go and check on Asara and Vanta. Could you see if they're okay? Oui, c'est pas problème. I shall make haste right away. Au revoir. And
Oh my god. god, John.
Come on, though, with the teeth, your actual mouth moving was like horrifying.
A massive thank you to our good friend Chris at Carney Sideshow, who at lunchtime after our Out of the Abyss campaign let us know about that wonderful little gizmo.
Well, it's 1,000
So,
times better.
he's
with
to
this.
blame. He's to blame.
Yes, I like some of the things in chat here. Patch, someone cast modify memory on me, please. No, I can't take credit for that one, Patch. That's thanks to Chris. Good old Carney. Everyone, actually, I'm gonna do a shout out as well. He deserves it because it's a fantastic find. Basically, it's all the Snapchat filters.
That's wonderful.
that was
Carney
horrifying.
Sideshow. Okay, I was going to use it later, but that was a good time to use it, I think. Okay, so yes, everyone do check out Carney Sideshow. They do some incredible one-shots, and their campaign, kind of like a Planescape almost campaign, modern kind of world D&D, on Saturdays is fantastic. Or Friday evening, if you're on that side of the world. Now, does it have a bear setting?
Oh, jeez.
Asking the important questions.
Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him.
I shall do some research before Saturday. Now, no, I don't want to have it on all the time. I want to grace you with my beautiful face.
Yeah.
It's for some of the stream.
A vision of beauty.
Thank you, Emma, for the unironic. Yeah, that was appreciated.
Yeah,
No, I know. That's what I said. Unironic. That was a
Yeah,
genuine
I
thank you.
had
A genuine thank you. Oh right, just when you're raging. Okay, yeah, definitely. So, Maxine goes off to see what's happening down in the other side of town, and I think our camera actually follows her as she trots through the streets, stealthily, going from building to building. There's one more actually. Let me see what the other one's like.
Reading books on the way.
Okay, and here you go. What's this one like? Oh wow, no.
He's gonna eat
Too
us.
close, get it
What's this
away.
And so she's like sneaking along. I lost it. Okay, back. Okay. Just lost my face for a second. And she makes her way, and she sees Vanta and Asara approaching Wakta Mansion. Go.
Here we are approaching Walker Mansion. I'm
I
very
know,
distracted by
the
Maxine's
mansion.
all-seeing eyes. Do we see her?
Yeah, what
No.
do we see as we
Maxine?
approach?
Of course not.
What do we
She's
see from the
a-
angle?
She's a high-level Harper spy.
Ah, yeah.
No, I know. I didn't
more
know she
about, like-
wanted to be seen, or now we're being spied on. I don't like it.
I think-
Um,
I'm just
Yeah,
curious
what-
though, whilst they've been healing, have we just been walking towards the mansion? Is there anything we could have done to like scope out the scene, to sort of establish ourselves and get a like grip of what's happening?
yeah,
You-
like what?
Mhm.
Are people running in and out of the castle? Or like what's going on?
No damn castle in Valaki.
Right, sorry.
Mansion. Yes, there is a slight panic going on, and you can see some of the staff outside on the streets, like sobbing and talking to watchmen.
Vanta has a key, so she'll just
Rorschach's
sort of
there.
walk up to them.
So, yeah. And you're going to go up to the door, the main entrance. Okay. You can see that of the various staff there, the housekeeper, Olivenka Karushkin, is there.
I nod at her. This is what we do, right? We just nod at them if we know them. But we're not close enough. to say hello.
This is a special circumstance, Vanta, so maybe
I-
we might ask, what happened?
Oh.
So you're going to go and talk to the housekeeper?
I'm gonna let, because Vanta has the keys and I'm the subordinate in this situation, right? That's how we set it up. So Vanta gets to lead.
Oh, hi.
I no, I'm following you. I'm coming with you. But we already established that you're right. I'm your assistant, so.
That's true. Okay. Vanta will approach. She's holding the key, remembers it's the housekeeper's key, and in a moment of clarity, Venitus peers through the planes and gives her the look. So she just kind of like shoves it up her sleeve, like.
That's it. Okay, so you're gonna head over there, and like some of the other.
Asara, because Asara's sneaky, and like if she has it, it's in good hands.
Yeah.
That's a very good idea.
Okay,
and
so
you
yeah,
pass
Sarah.
it to me, and I'm like, and then I hide it, tuck it in my hair.
That's it. And as
Hello, Oleandra.
yeah, you walk on over there, and like some of the younger staff are weeping, but she's just like shaking her head and like her jaw's gritted, and she's like,
You have an expression like you've seen death before.
"Well, you will not
Jesus,
believe all of the things
Oh my
that I have
God.
seen."
This truly, the Catty has become you. And that you're not inside. Do you need feather dusters for the nature outside?
It is terrible out here. I hadn't looked at the outside of the building for a long time. It is filthy.
Oh. Sounds like you
Who's
weren't
giving-
well.
Who's giving John toys? Stop giving John toys.
The blush! No! I could handle it until I saw the blush. Oh,
I thought it was a
John.
5 o'clock shadow.
Powerful.
I
So
don't know
if you
if that
just-
would be better or worse.
Have you just come here to gloat or what?
Oh no, we're here to get Stella. We can heal her now. I have the remedy.
I'm afraid you're a little too late. She has already run amok and killed Lady Wachter.
Oh yeah, I know.
Strahd her soul.
Well, that was an interesting thing to say.
Sarah's shaking her head behind Vanta, just like she's thinking to herself, like, you can do this, like trying to play the part of a subordinate, but really having a rough time.
Oh, I look to Asara. As my subordinate, I order you to act of your own free will.
Oh no, you don't ever want to do that. They'll get funny ideas.
Don't tell me how to run my business.
Very well.
So do you intend to tell us what happened, or I mean, this is all very vague, and as the one given leave to take care of the young miss, I think it's imperative that she know, motioning to Vanta, that she know what led to this.
Well,
Yes.
it was most peculiar. Lady Wachter is always in and out of Stella's room, always taking her food, and always having no problem with her daughter, but she went up to the room to check on her and see if she was all right, and we all suddenly heard a huge commotion. We heard Lady Wachter screaming and shouting, asking about some carving on the floor. And that's when we heard Stella let out an almighty yowling sound, and Lady Wachter scream, and some of the maids, they ran up there to see what had happened, and Lady Wachter killed 2 of them as well before the rest of us were able to stop her, take away the weapon that she'd managed to get her hands on.
I wonder where she got that from.
Indeed. Probably one of those idiot
yeah.
boys.
Yes. Yes, it was the boys. I remember it clearly.
I'm gonna step on Vanta's foot.
Oh,
Plausible deniability. Stop talking.
okay.
Is what I said with my foot stop.
I love how much we can communicate through
Just with feet.
slight abuse alone.
Stamping Morse code on her foot.
Just like I just picture the maid in the doorway, just like, what the fuck? Like,
What are you doing?
Well, we need to know where Stella is now.
She's in her room, locked
Okay.
away, where she cannot kill anymore.
Oh, she won't kill me. We're friends. I start to walk through.
Well, yeah, she's not herself, and we're gonna take care of this because we're gonna make it more like she is herself. Okay, and then I
Yes.
go with Vanta through the doorway.
You appeared in the sky, flying with Crick. What?
I can't get in there.
I saw her in the sky with Crick. Okay, and you leave the major.
Fine. She seemed awful. I don't think I like her at all that much.
Feel free to never talk to her
No,
again.
but Vanta, I feel like you don't like a lot of people.
This is true. Although those ears really were something.
Yeah, I don't know how she just
Grew.
materialized a feather duster.
That
She
was
looked embarrassed.
Mm.
Level 15,
Blush.
level 15 housekeeper. Summoned for the
There
dust.
is a magic feather duster in the adventure zone. I
Ah,
remember.
yeah. So,
Right. Are we inside the house?
you are.
I'm shocked that we've not been accosted by guards. Up we go.
Give it time.
Give it time.
Up we go.
So you make your way up the stairs to the second floor landing where you had been before, and there are two large guards.
I was just gonna say, as we went up the stairs before we got there, I'm definitely giving Vanta like, good job, Vanta, like a pep talk for being the front man, and then we come up to these guards, and I'm just like,
And unfortunately, there's absolutely no way I can make one of them Korg. Sorry, that would be too much. Literally just came from there.
Hello.
What do you want?
I am here to
see Stella. This is Stella's magical physician, if you will.
yes.
Are you
She's
the
very
ones?
focused on.
Are you the ones that started seeing her yesterday?
Yes.
Immediately before this psychotic change?
Yes.
I think it's best you stay away from her and leave this premises.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Do you want her cured or not?
Yes.
Look, I don't know what you pretend you can do, but you might set off another episode. I am not going to lose any of my fellow watchmen.
We've already lost a watch tail.
Not.
I will physically push Vanta behind me now. Just like.
Scowling.
Okay. Well, let me say something, which is this. We need to see her. Well, I think you can understand. She is not in her right mind. And if you really want justice for the lady, then you need her to be clear of thought and unobstructed. Otherwise, she is ineligible to stand trial. We have a way to do this. We don't intend to free her. We only intend to clear her mind. We have proof, and I'll hold the journal just a little bit out of my bag and put it back quickly, that she was affected.
You seem to be under the strange impression that there will be a trial.
I was under the impression that this was a civil town.
The
Or you're not
burgomaster,
civilized.
the burgomaster wishes justice for his mother's murder immediately.
Bold move to act against an ill sister right after the murder of the previous burgomaster. I don't think that looks very good.
It is not your decision, outsider.
No, and I'm sure everyone else in this town is very in on what's going on. I'm sure that they have all the information just like you do, and that they won't see this at face value.
It is the burgomaster's decision.
Funny, there's been
May I
3
ask?
recently. Or am I miscounting?
You don't intend to honor the previous burgomaster's wishes?
What are you talking about? No. The current burgomaster
We are
has...
under the orders of a previous burgomaster. We're not to finish out her wishes. She dies and our mission ends. So if you send someone to go kill the devil or do whatever, then after the burgomaster dies, they're just released from that contract? We were given a job to do, sir.
It has nothing to do with me. You can take it up with the current burgomaster.
Could I make a persuasion check of some kind with like Sarah and I together to sort of like see if we were able to get through to the middle? Based on what we've done so far.
with the
Considering
aim-
we've kind of been trying to
with-
make an argument.
With the aim of doing what?
Well, getting in to see Stella. Or at least letting them sort of like give us access. Because that's kind of what we're trying to do with this argument, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. It's difficult, but yes.
I pray to the Raven Queen. It's not going to happen. 9.
Did you roll with advantage?
No, I didn't.
Help action.
Yeah. I gave a speech.
11.
Look, I am not aware of what it was that Lady Wachter asked you to do. But if you take it up with Master Nikolai, I'm sure that's...
Who sounds reasonable.
Whether it's reasonable or not is not the point, is it? He is the burgomaster.
Now, the important point, is this going to end up being the one that Fanta kicked the shit out of?
Of
Or the other one?
course it is.
Excellent. Excellent.
Why would it not be? It's Chris's Strahd.
Be patient.
She has 2 sons, yes.
She's 2, wasn't she? Yes.
Well, if she didn't have 2 sons, she'd only have a daughter left. And she would have to be
He narrows his eyes at the very threatening undertones of that.
Totally missed it.
I said if she didn't have 2 sons, she would. Anyway, I don't really remember exactly how I said it.
Oh, sorry, I got the name wrong. It's not Nikolai.
Aye, she intends to kill the 2 sons to give the kitty the burgomaster job.
It's like,
Mordor.
Um,
Mordor.
There's
No,
been a
no.
murder.
A little bit of Mordor. That was
Yeah.
bad.
are they?
My Scottish ancestors are frowning on me.
I was gonna say no, that was very West End.
Oh shit, I did it.
Oh,
They're
the-
smiling on me.
I did it without knowing I had done something.
They spoke
As
through.
Fanta often do.
So I'm just double checking here. I want to make sure I got the right one. It's not Nikolai. Sorry, that was the father, as was. He's actually I think.
I love that the cardboard monster logo is sitting over your head, John.
Isn't it great?
I just thought-
Yes, I love it.
It's a very good logo.
Look. Wait, if you wait over here. Just wait in the master bedroom here while we go and figure out what's going on here.
Okay.
Sure.
And they usher you towards this large, ornate-looking door, and open it up for you, and you step inside, and as they close it, and you hear them walking back towards Stella's door, and you hear a very loud rattling as they check the door to make sure it's locked. And they stomp off to speak with the new Burgomaster.
Well, I'm gonna go unlock that door.
Well, just before you do, as your eyes become accustomed to the change of lights from the corridor into the bedroom here, you look around and see Lady Wakta's bedroom for the first time, and your eyes cannot but be drawn to the large four-poster bed. The large four-poster bed, half full with the body of her deceased husband,
Oh, fuck.
which the guards did not know was in here. As you see the deceased Nikolai Wachter lying on the bed. Let me get the proper description here just to make sure I'm not missing anything.
Asara, I think we've stumbled onto a tangent, a side quest, a twist. Same. I wonder how dead he looks.
So yeah.
Do
I
not.
say we just kill the whole family.
So across.
Guys.
Let me give you the official
Come
one. The official one here. Thank you, Grayson. Across from the door, a fire sputters and struggles for life in the hearth, above which hangs a framed family portrait, a noble father and mother, their two young sons, and a baby daughter in the father's arms. The sons are smiling in a way that suggests mischief. The parents look like uncrowned royalty. Wood paneling covers the walls of the room. A closet and a framed mirror flank a curtained window to the south. To the north, a wide, canopied bed lies pinned between matching end tables with oil lamps. Stretched out on one side of the bed is a man, dressed in black. Each of his eyes covered with a copper piece. He bears a striking resemblance to the father in the painting.
How decomposed? I could probably figure this out. Maybe if I'd rolled the thing.
No, just with your experience. He's impeccably dressed,
Yep.
quite deceased.
Yep.
I'm quoting, and clearly under the effect of a gentle repose spell.
To prevent him being brought back.
So he cannot be brought back and changed into anything untoward, despite her apparent love of Strahd. She does not want anything untoward happening to her husband, and he is not decomposed at all. Thanks to that.
Freshly dead.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to make a whole kerfuffle now. Because if we leave, then they're gonna think we did it. I'm gonna start kicking and screaming and banging on the door. There's a dead man in here! There's a dead man in here! Excuse us!
I'm gonna search him real quick.
Oh, Jesus.
Natural one.
Oh, good! We're gonna steal
my
from the dead
now.
man!
I mean, he's not using it.
With advantage, right? Because of your little friends.
Yeah,
The crows are circling around you.
much better. Investigation 19.
Okay,
Want something on his person?
nothing. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, just
Thank
the
God.
clothes. Just the clothes. But
I take his jacket. It's in character.
No,
No, no.
do you search the rest of the room as well?
Yeah, sure.
The closet has shelves of fancy footwear and many fine garments. Tucked away at the back, you find with that high roll a black ceremonial robe with markings of a cybus on it.
I take it.
Okay.
I want
And,
to take it to his I don't know why.
on a high shelf, there is a locked iron chest.
Yeah. If the guards haven't come yet, I'm doing it.
I am. Can I stop? I'm gonna like lay hands on you. You're so strong. You're gonna crush me.
Well,
I'm gonna grab Vanta's arm and be like, "Do you want to die today? We are without the rest of our party. We are locked in a room with a dead man, possibly intentionally. We don't know the intent of these guards or of the new Burgermeister who you've pissed off. Put it down." And I will roll persuasion if I have to, or intimidation.
it's okay. I think she'll just kind of like look at you and just be like, I could make time to die tomorrow instead.
A wise choice. And then Vanta's gonna go, or not Vanta, I'm not Vanta. Asara's gonna go back and continue pounding and screaming at the door and trying to sound as terrified as she can. There's a dead man in here!
Give me a performance
I'll
check.
start giving him last
Yeah.
night.
That was a pretty
This
good
is not
performance.
gonna go well.
Do I have any kind of message spell? Anything I can do?
I got a 13.
Didn't? Can you not get the? You can reply to the.
Could I have like when she was holding? No, I can't. There's nothing I can really do.
I have something important to say, Vanta.
Jesus Christ.
As your little ghostly spectral raven friends are helping you look around the room, one of them caws rather enthusiastically and leads you over to a small key tucked underneath the mantle of the fireplace, which looks like it would fit that metal box that Asara forced you to put down. But
You're testing me.
do you give it scritches? This is important.
I give it a little scritch.
Okay, so yeah, you reach out to give it scritches and thank you for finding this thing. And as you do, it kind of like hops to, like does that little raven kind of hop forward towards you, and then and gets drawn off like last time you were here, and it gets sucked under the door and disappears in the direction that the last ones did.
I don't like this house. Shove the key in the box! I'm doing it, I'm sorry. I'll die today.
Yep.
You unlock
Branded Strahd right there.
You unlock the
Yeah.
box. You unlock the box with the key, which disables the poison needle trap, and open up the interior of which you see that this iron chest is lined with thin sheets of what looks like lead, and inside, on a deep purple cushion, are... Quick scan. Yes, it's an entire human skeleton.
It's that big?
I mean, it's not laid out.
Your
but
very
they're all
strong arms.
piled in there, but yes, a skeleton's worth of bones are in there.
Do I know of any spells that require a whole human skeleton?
Resurrection or anything like that, yes. You think, again, with the lead lining and stuff, you think this was also meant to prevent it from being resurrected or brought back in any way.
Do these look like the bones that were taken from the cemetery?
No, those were there. The boy had
Okay,
those
okay.
at the church.
That
Good
was
idea.
good.
Nice idea though. No, these look much older.
Old bones.
Yes, you would.
Old bones.
You would
I love
hazard.
that.
You would hazard a guess. round about the number of years that you heard Strahd has been lording over this place.
What the fuck does that mean?
So, the guards, you hear the guards thumping them back up the stairs as they hear the commotion and come running over and like, what on earth are you shouting and screaming about?
I take the thumb and I close the box.
Okay. You,
that's
you can, yeah, you hear them coming from far away, so you get it done, no problem.
Handful of bones.
Sorry, what do you say?
There's a dead man in here. You locked us in here with a dead man. Are you insane? Let us out. Let us out.
It's like, what are you talking about? Olaf. Is that old Nikolai Wachter?
It's Nikolai Wachter.
The other guy says, yeah, yes, I think it is.
It's Nikolai is.
And like, what on earth was Lady Wachter doing? You know who'll want to hear about this. That new recruit,
Oh.
Korg. This is grounds for a revolution.
Oh shit.
Come on, let us go. Yes, Nikolai, let us. Why is my name also Nikolai? What a coincidence.
Oh my god.
Let us out.
What do you mean you were never locked in here? What are you doing?
Door locked.
They checked Stella's door was locked, yeah.
Oh. I thought our door was locked.
Oh my god, the door's been open the whole time. I love
Like,
this.
oh, okay.
And they go running out.
Sorry, this is our time. Also, we should probably go and get the others. There's a lot going on here, and we can't carry an entire skeleton.
Speaking of,
What?
Esmeralda,
Hello.
Zenicus, back in the Blue Water, the relatively peaceful Blue Water Inn.
Yeah, it's lovely having another chat with Damaris as we're starting to head
Those
out to
others
kind of go
bosses
see
that we
what's
know
going on.
of.
He turns back from sending off Maxine off. He's like, don't worry, Maxine will keep an eye on them, make sure nothing happens.
No,
No.
there's no way. I mean, they're
He's
the
very
sensible
confident.
ones. They'll not get us into trouble.
What, how could they?
Exactly.
No. What was it? Sorry, you wanted to say something?
There was something else. Those mannequins that we saw, besides the child, the other two had teeth. And he said that they were attacked by wolves.
Yes.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
It's been a
Think
very
those
long
rumors are just
day.
out?
You mentioned something, but you never fully explained it. You were drawn off by something, distracted by something. What is it?
When I was scouting before, when he first arrived down south, I didn't see anything, but I heard rumors of these wolves that were these flying wolves, which is of course ridiculous. But now that I've seen these mannequins, I don't know what the Burgomaster's son is up to. But the fact that such things have been made, they exist, we still know what he was trying to do to the child. But I'm worried that there may be... the werewolves may have interest in the Aarakocra. Perhaps they've already taken some action. Krieg should know. This child can't tell us more.
It's the impact of Krieg landing outside. And Krieg, you and the child come back in.
Hey, what's going on?
How's your flight?
It was very nice, actually. It's been a while since I've stretched my wings that much.
He didn't do too bad.
Not surprised. Child, what's your name? We haven't asked you this yet.
My given name doesn't matter.
How should we call you then?
My sky name is Wafty.
Wafty then.
What a lofty name.
No, Wafty. God, your hearing's going, old man.
I assure you
Fine
it's not.
name. Now, Wafty, while you were there, did you see the other mannequins that were there? Did you ever, I'm sorry to make you remember this. I'm sure it must be very painful. Do you know why those other mannequins had teeth?
Teeth?
Did the wolves ever attack you?
I mean,
It's
I was
important that you remember if you can.
I was there when the wolves attacked, yes.
Did any of them bite you?
Yeah, there's one, but I gave him a good kick and it got rid of him.
How have things been since then?
Well, I mean, we unfortunately had to lay to rest some of our tribe, but after that, you know, we pulled together and we brought out the new system of working together and going off into foraging together, and yeah.
You mentioned you couldn't remember some things.
Yeah. What did you say the moon looked like the night you blacked out?
That was full. It was nice. It was nice and light. It was easy to fly about, easier than usual.
How often does the moon cycle here?
I don't count as boring. What are you talking about? I mean, every month, I guess.
When was the this time? When was that?
I was unaware of everything that was going on for a long time because I found myself in an attic facing a corner of a room and was plugged about the place by this idiot man-child. And then...
Fair. We're just trying to find out a way to help you. No need to get churly.
I have no idea.
Thank you.
You've been very brave.
Of course.
What do you think, Craig?
Just like side eyes to Ira, it's like fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
This is a first for me. I didn't even know that could happen to us.
That's not my favorite either.
One more thing for me to worry about, I guess.
How far away did you say your friends were?
That's critical me, sorry.
Oh, sorry, Wafty.
Okay. So because you walked off with Craig to say, I assume.
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
You weren't stood right in front of Wafty going, "Oh God, this is
Yeah.
terrible. They've all become werewolves."
No. No,
Okay.
sorry, I should have clarified. It was directed to Wafty.
Okay. What do you reckon, Crick? It was quite a fly to the south, wasn't it? You know where I pointed that time there.
Yeah, it wasn't too far as the Heracocra flies, as it were.
Yeah, always down to the south. I mean, this place isn't very big. Just stuck in here.
I think it's probably
Some of us
best
tried.
if you don't stay here too long.
Some of us tried to fly through the mists and get out, but they had to turn back.
Yes, well, there's been some trouble with that recently. We've been stuck here for a while. Hopefully not too long, but I wouldn't try again until. For now, anyway.
All right.
But your friends, though, we should make sure that they're all right.
How many of you are there?
Yes.
Like 16, 17?
You were all
Yeah,
attacked
that
by the
sounded about
wolves.
right.
You were all attacked by the wolves?
No, just a group of us that were out.
How many?
Numbers, like I'm in maths class.
Important. You're being very helpful.
It was like 6 of us.
I see. Well, I'm glad you weren't killed. Looks over at Xenicus and
Like,
Imaris.
part of him's also thinking, is it?
Well, she's not tell it to him, is she?
No, like, that's what he's
You
thinking
should be
right now.
dead. Pulls out a dagger.
Then he's thinking, he's not sure if it's worth it.
Well, he has the experience that she doesn't, in that sense.
So,
Yes, well, we have this kitty situation to deal with, but
Yes.
we can't leave this now. This has to be dealt with. We have to make sure that you get back to your family.
yeah, we can go back, I suppose. Yeah.
I think you should
Not
probably
one.
stick with us though, in case any of those hunters are out and about.
Fair.
For now.
Good idea.
No bother.
Not that you need our protection, but I think it might be good, just in case.
You're right.
And we'll be. I've got a feeling we'll be heading west soon anyway.
West. We want to go south.
South, west and south.
More or less the same.
He leans
Southwest.
over to Wafty and says, mostly south.
Go.
Sminty bit west.
Banter, did you see you got inspiration there?
Yay! Thank you. She will use it to escort the skeleton out of the house.
So,
Or for something else.
hey, Al, how you doing? Everyone, we have a thug in the chat.
Yo, Doug.
Alex, after we get done today, I need to tell you about something that you might be interested in. I know you've been thinking about it for your character for Candlekeep. It's just yeah, it's rather cool. All right, how you doing? Something that you could find useful, maybe. Anyway, as this conversation is happening, Vanta, Asara, you arrive back. Are you with the big metal box? Oh, actually, well, did you do anything with Stella because the guards left?
I think we would have. Well, I took the thumb, and then as we pass the door, I'll look at Asara and just say, I might be wrong, but I have a feeling you could get that open if we gave a go at it.
Perceive if anyone is near.
Your mic's
cutting
really
out a little
dodgy,
bit.
Steph. Yeah, careful.
If anyone's near or
Is anyone nearby?
You can't. I mean, do you want to give me a perception?
you know I do. Dirty 20.
Vanta? I mean, considering your minimum
Might
was
not.
22.
Terribly cold. I pray. Not good. Perception. It's actually. Wait, actually, no, it's 16 because I'm a mad addition. 16.
But your passive is there, so. So yeah, you kind of lean over and look downstairs. And you can still hear those guards retreating and running out of the house with this new discovery that the Wachter family is not up to any good. And both of you, out of the corner of your eye, as you're turning to go back, as you kind of satisfied yourself that the guards aren't there, and you're turning to go back towards Stella's door. As you do so, just out of the corner of your eye, But then when you spin to look, it's not. You can't see it anymore. It feels like there's like a very pale white, bald-headed figure passes
Voldemort.
passes across the corridor from one side to a doorway on the other. It doesn't look up in your direction.
You see that?
Yes. Did it look like a Shadowkai?
No.
Okay, it's not a Shadowkai.
No.
Let's focus on Stella, maybe.
Right. I'm gonna, as I turn, I'm gonna turn to take care of the door and keep looking until the very last second and start unlocking.
That's it.
And that's gonna be 11.
11. Okay, you start rattling and trying to work on the door, but you can't get it open.
Could I... Well... Does she get another... If she goes about it another way, I'll assist her with a guidance.
Can I work on the hinges instead?
Sure.
Okay.
That's a bad idea.
Well, I'm strong, so I can hold the door to support it, whilst you do the things, and then I can poke you, and I poke her. And now you have the blessing of the raven.
Yeah, that's encouraging. And
I
I'm
know.
gonna go ahead and undo the hinges,
Brings
Okay.
me such...
or attempt to.
While this is happening, a massive hello to everyone from Roll for Damage. An absolute pleasure to have you coming by, as always. Thank you so much. Good to see you again, Josh.
Hi.
Josh the pirate is back. We were talking about
Does
you
that?
before.
I'm sorry. Does that give me advantage, Emma?
Plus
It gives you plus
D4.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I got a 26 without
Jesus.
the D4. Can I
Okay.
save that?
Although
Good
that's
for a minute.
anyway.
No,
It's concentration.
Yeah, that's for a minute. Yeah, you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see how well I do. How well.
Is it the next skill check that you do, or is it
29.
skill check of choice?
You can choose.
Super take these hinges off the door.
So yeah, you work them free, and the lock is still intact. So it kind of splinters and creaks nastily as the weight of the door pulls the lock free, and forces it open, and you see the darkness of the room beyond.
Emma was bracing the door. Does it still completely shred the lock?
No.
Okay.
Okay. When I'm gonna be like, all right, can you hold that door and get us on this side, and then can you, watch Stella while I reattach these hinges?
Yes, of course. So I'll go in, pull the door shut, and sort of turn the key. And I think I'll turn around.
As you do, there is a rush of movement, and
Jesus.
a little kitty comes. I've been a bad little kitty. I'm bad. Just leaps at you, and I need you to make an athletics or a acrobatics check.
Okay. I choose
For the boys
violence.
now.
Athletics. I pray to my queen. Or am I not? Do I not have time?
No, it's so sudden, and you've already got it up on the siren.
Cool. So 6. Advantage. I'll use my advantage. Thank you.
Yep, you can use your inspiration. Yes.
12.
Okay. She is trying to use her athletics. Only a 10. She's much slighter of frame than you. So she leaps at you and tries to force you out of the way. What do you do?
I bring up my hand and I just like grab her at the throat, like by the scruff, like a cat. And I just hold her there.
Get off me! Get off me! Little kitty has claws now! Little kitty has claws! I've killed, and I'll do it again! I'll do it again! Little kitty is not doing this anymore!
I'm sure you will. Just not me or my friends, if possible. You can kill anyone else. That's fine. Let me just unlock this door. Can I use my free hand to turn the key?
There's no key.
Okay.
Yeah, it's locked from the outside, but it's locked only by key. There's no.
Yeah, there's no
Manual
latch on the
lock.
inside. Yeah.
Has Asara already started screwing the door hinges back on?
Apparently, according to plan, yes.
I didn't roll for it. I could fail.
Cool. Realizing there's no key, Vanta will say, now, I'm sure you will kill again, but for now, how about a short rest? And I'll cast sleep on her.
Ooh,
And
okay.
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try and cast it at a higher spell slot so I'm more likely to get her in the things. It only lasts a minute, but we should only need that long to like throw open the door and tie her up. So
Let's go. Do it.
I'm casting at second level. She needs to make a it's an attack. I roll.
Well, you've got her grappled, so you can do it automatically. It's fine.
Stunning. Right. 5d8. I can do an extra 2d8 on it. Okay, so 7d8. 5. Bloody hell. 8. 14. That's 3.
Hey, everyone, while this is being calculated, you fine folks to roll for damage are mostly down in Australia, aren't you? So do have a look at our fine sponsor for tabletop games and all the sorts going on in Australia. They're an Australia supplier of tabletop stuff, and you can get discounts with our promotion code there. Do give them a look.
It is my angel number. 27.
Okay. So yes, you start praying to the Raven Queen, and as you do so, you feel Stella's body just go limp.
Asara, quickly get me out of here, please.
Yep, I'm working on it. And I'm gonna try the lock from this side.
I will start.
Well, I mean, you haven't put the door back on yet, so you can just like push the door open from the hinge side.
We need to secure her hands and get the bolt off of her, I think.
She doesn't.
well,
I
I
mean,
go
the
to
guards have
try-
already done that. It's okay. She doesn't have the bolt at the moment.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh wait, let's.
I'm gonna tie her up.
You hear a strange clattering downstairs in the hallway as horse hooves walk across the wooden boards of the downstairs foyer.
Brace yourselves.
What on earth are you all doing up there? Come on, let's just get out of here.
Tie Stella to you.
Two of the guards came running past talking something about necromancy. Let's just get out
Can
of
you
here.
carry a big box?
Can
How
I
many
what?
bodies do you carry? 3 too many?
Little things like you? No, not at all. It is fine. Hey, thank you very much to our other raiders that are coming in to witness this.
Right.
Poor
Here's
people.
what
Those
Vanta
poor
is
people.
thinking. We go into the double bedroom, we get the body, and we strap it to Maxine. Then we go and we get the box, get all the bones, put them in a bag, strap that also to Maxine. We get the cat girl, and then we put that also on Maxine.
That sounds
then
like a
we
great
run.
idea if you want to be here when the lynch mob arrives.
Yeah, okay, that's
How
a bad
about
idea.
How about you just jump on my back and we get the fuck out of here right now?
Let's go.
You just go hoofing
Alright,
down this.
And
Yep.
Hoofed it.
Hoof it.
we leave, and we leave the sleeping cat, and I try to put the hinges back on the door.
You leave the sleeping cat? Why are you not taking her?
We bring her.
Yes.
We bring her.
Ignore Sarah.
Why would we take her?
French is for
She's
French.
gonna get killed.
Trust you.
Nice to see some
Alright.
T4C in the house. Hey T4C. And yeah, you
Okay, I
go
got a
charging
30,
downstairs
20.
to
Yes, to put the hinges back on, which I definitely take the time to do.
Okay. And again, Maxine's just screaming, "What are you doing? Let's go!"
Well, then
Why?
it'll just they'll think that she's still there. They won't know we stole her yet.
Why are you doing the carpentry and all of this nonsense? Look at the little doggy. Hello, doggy. Hello.
If
Right.
she's doing the carpentry, I'm going to go and get the bodies, and I'm gonna go. If Sarah's doing the carpentry, let's get the husband.
DM is not like this. Not like this. What the fuck do you want to do with the husband? Corpse.
No idea.
Maxine,
Fine.
why
Fine, I
you're
get off the
so
horse.
desperate to get caught here?
I get on the horse.
Maxine can
I
take
get
the
on
two
board,
of you
but I
and
don't
Stella
spend
and
a
no
week
one
without a
else.
I understand.
All of this seems bad. None of it seems good.
So you, like Esmeralda can attest to, I'm sure, the very best of Vietnamese scooters. Like a couple riding on the scooter with some sort of livestock bundled up between them.
Only one, goodness.
Yeah, we saw some truly amazing riding combinations, like the upside down live pig and things. That was incredible. So yes, you two with Stella Wachter sleeping peacefully between you leap up onto Maxine's back, and she's like, "Okay, my friends, let's just go." And she gallops down the hallway of Wachter Mansion. You duck as she does, and you go out through the doorway into the streets of Vallaki and clattering around back through the streets towards the Blue Water Inn. And even as you do, you hear in the distance, "What? Another revolution? So soon? Oh, this is bloody ripper. All right, mates, yeah, come on, let's get this sorted. All right, everyone, the revolution. It is another revolution. Yeah!" As Korg is truly overjoyed. And I'm still Maxine.
Best life. Yeah, you are.
And-
Alicia already called it. We're going to have an accidental face replacement left instead of the voice changer left on.
No, I can see it. I can see that very clearly. I can't hear the voice changer, but I can see that. It's exactly revolution.
Like, everyone else is having the worst time in their lives in Barovia, but Korg is just loving it.
Yes.
Revolutions every day.
Every day we're
What a time to be alive.
And as you, I think, they come clattering back, and you sensing the urgency. Ayamaris just goes out and starts getting the wagon ready, and everything's ready. And Maxine comes clattering into the wagon yard of the Blue Water Inn, and the rest of you have gone out. Certainly, the brother and sister are already out there, and Ayamaris is like, "I think we could do with leaving Vallaki for a while, don't you say?"
There's a lot of bodies in the Watchtower House. I have one of the sons.
That's their problem. Come on, let's get out of here.
Dinikas unnaturally quietly gets onto the wagon and says nothing
You are
to anyone.
unnaturally quiet.
Says nothing to anyone and sits in the corner.
And Ayamaris is like,
As-
"Okay, I guess
as
I'll hitch
Lawrence
Maxine
said,
myself,
like,
thank you."
Oh. My wagon's fine though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Esmeralda,
he actually probably went to Esmeralda's rather than Amaris's, actually.
Esmeralda, you jump up
Yeah.
and say the command word, and the ghost horses appear in the stirrups there, and
Gromvash? Big cow?
No.
I heard
it's-
Gromvash.
I mean, that could be the new. You have to, change the password. There's a few
Password.
steps.
and we, despite all of these wonderful raiders being here, thank you everybody, we shall leave as our view rises up with Krig and Wafty as they take to the sky and keep an eye out, and we see 2 barrel-top wagons barreling through the streets towards the west gate of Vallaki, back towards the tower on Lake Baratok and relative calm and safety, or maybe onwards to somewhere else beyond, do come back and join us next time and find out, along with all of us, what is going to happen next. Because we don't know at any given moment.
Not at
And
all.
you go charging off towards the Svalek Woods, and a little green-thumbed old lady peers out of her cottage window and cackles to herself, content that things are rolling. In what direction, she's not sure, but things are definitely on the move. And we will finish for tonight. A huge thank you to, yes, Alicia, such chaos. A huge thank you to my chaotic players. It is a pleasure, always. And we shall be back with all of you lovely folks in Barovia next time. And before that, we have lots going on. If you have the chance, do join us in Avernus tomorrow, as we will be having a rather pivotal session of Descent into Avernus, as Lincoln, his brother Tyrnax, freshly arrived from Eberron, a long, long journey, will attempt with their friends to save their mother, the angel Tidra, who I warned Stephen in Out of the Abyss at lunchtime today, being his angelic guide. If they do not manage to save her, there will be problems for him as well. And you can join us and see what happens as they try and rescue their mother Tidra from the grip of their evil father, the devil Oxriun. Do join us in a custom map built for us by the wonderful CZRPG, and come and marvel at the beautiful, beautiful things he has created and the incredible things that shall slowly unfold. Then, on Saturday, head on over to Quest Junkies UK. They are right there. Click on their name and you can see all of the wonderful things that are going on their channel as Tally goes flying all over the place. And you can enjoy all of ourselves, with me as well as a player, as we head on back to Rodania for the third session of our new campaign. Very, very excited for that. And then next week we'll be back through Icewind Dale, plunging into the Underdark and once more into the mists surrounding Ravenloft. Do check out our schedule on the page if you want to find out what's going on, or otherwise please head on over to our Twitter, as you can get all of the information about what's going on and what's coming up as it draws close over there. Not just our regular sessions, other special tidbits as well, such as July 10th or 9th, depending on which part of the world you are in, we will be having a very special one-shot, the Antipodean All-Stars one-shot, which will be another session of our one-shot roulette madness, and we will be joined by the incredible Ben and Robert Hartley, DM himself, from Viva La Dirt League, the incredible YouTube channel.
So fucking excited.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. And
It's gonna be so
not only those fine fellows, we will also be joined by anyone left from Roll for Damage still around. The wonderful AJ from Roll for Damage will be with us, as well as Josh from Dreaded GM, Michael from Dead Aussie Gamer, and Pesh from Tales of Pesh, for an Australian Kiwi all-star lineup sponsored by Australian companies like Sirenscape and Gateway Games, with incredible things to give away to all of you wonderful people. And it promises to be an incredible sight. Do join us if you can. And then we have other things in the works, but I shall keep my mouth shut for a moment about those until we have more to tell you. Do keep your eyes open, and we shall see you whenever you see you. Stick around as we head off a raiding somewhere. Let's see who's playing at the moment, and we shall enjoy what's going on over there. Then, thank you, everybody. We shall bid you farewell. But a massive thank you for the follows, a massive thank you for the raids, and until next time, as we like to say in this neck of the woods, oyasuminasai.
That's me.
Yes.
Anthony!
Have a good one.